Is here. Now, get all the thrilling performance of an Evinrude E-Tech G2 in the new 150, 175, and 200 horsepower.
Bass fishing's fun, but half of these tournaments is like a boat race, trying to beat everybody down the lake. And with that Evinrude E-Tech G2, it's like driving a Corvette. That thing is passing everybody.
All the best-in-class torque of the Evinrude E-Tech G2 is now available from 150 to 300 horsepower.
This is a whole other level. The G2 is awesome.
To learn more, visit evinrude.com.
We put the Rockport Rattler to a real test. 2 champion anglers using 4 rods with the competition jigs against 4 rods using the Rockport Rattler. The result, the Rockport Rattler outfished the competition 10-1.
Rockport Rattler, great head.
This patented rattling jig contains a rattling chamber in the body of the jig. The rattle is amplified by using water as a conductor.
Rockport Rattler.
Making fish hear it at much greater distances, just like a dinner bell for fish.
If you don't have a Rockport Rattler, you ain't catching crappie.
You bought her many years ago, and she's been there for you every day since. It's because you've taken care of her, pampered her. Only the best will do. That's why you choose Lucas Oil Marine Products to protect her. Every day she starts, gets you there, and gets you back, even after all these years. Lucas Oil Marine Products, because it's no fun to walk back to shore from the middle of the lake.
B&M Pulse is a family-owned business in its 3rd generation of ownership and over 70 years of providing the most extensive line of crappie rods in the industry. We believe that sensitivity is the key to catching crappie, and we've designed a rod for every technique based around this belief. Our products are field-tested by the best fishermen in the country and used by the best guides because their clients can simply catch more crappie.
So when you're choosing your next crappie pole, go with the brand that's won a dozen national championships and more regional events to count. Go with the brand I choose, B&M.
Welcome to Sardis Lake Super Clean Showdown, the live feed with Matt Morgan and myself, Sam Heaton. Matt, what's the lake conditions?
Oh, boy, I tell you, this morning it was rough.
You better believe it.
Rough enough that this first time, inaugural season, we're not going to make a habit, but I did take safety first and foremost with all of the anglers. We did adjust fishing hours. That's why you guys are seeing us so late. We usually start about 6 o'clock this time of year, 6 to 2:30, and I changed it from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. We had a tropical depression, Cindy, moving up through the Delta. It did not come right down through the city of Batesville. It kind of split off to the east and west.
Right.
We had some major rain, 1 to 2 inches of rain here this morning. Wind was blowing 20 plus, and just for the safety of the anglers, we decided to adjust the hours a little bit to give them the most opportunity to fish Friday and Saturday.
And I know you went through some hard decisions there. You didn't want to do it, but you were taking the consideration of the safety of the fishermen at heart, and I really appreciate you doing that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's not a crappie in this world that's worth endangering ourselves or families
exactly
to come out here and fish in a tournament. But city of Batesville, awesome place. Sardis Lake, fantastic fishery. The bad news for everyone sitting at home watching, you're not going to see it today.
No.
You're not going to see it today. Wind was blowing this morning 20 to 25 sustained and blowing out of the southwest, which was the worst direction possible. Anglers, the seasoned veteran anglers, we've been on the water a little bit. You know, we started off in Clear Creek watching a few anglers.
Right.
We pulled up on Stuart Baum and his grandfather fishing from Louisiana. Made a trip up from Louisiana, not that far down the road, but really good guys. Good to see a guy fishing with his grandfather.
Exactly, I loved it.
And they were struggling fishing in Clear Creek, as many people were. They were stacked in there to really just get out of the wind.
Exactly.
And they had a couple of fish that were legal, caught 60 to 80 fish, I think he said. And, you know, that was kind of a reoccurring theme, if you will.
Exactly.
You know, it was like a sequel. Everyone we went to basically had 2 or 3 fish. Then we stopped and we saw Chris Bouchard and Jay Burris. They fished every one of our events. They're from West Tennessee. Good anglers. They call Kentucky Lake home. They had 2 keepers. But again, they caught 60 to 80 fish.
And then we found the team out in the middle of the wide open river.
Yeah.
And I bet they caught 40 fish when we were sitting there watching them.
Yeah.
But some of them weren't crappies. They were striped. and small crappie.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's a lot of different ways to catch fish out there and a lot of good teams out there. And I think the weather conditions today were more beneficial to the seasoned anglers than the guys that are just, you know, starting out in tournament fishing.
Well, you would think so, and you know you would think that makes common sense that those Sardis without a limit.
But those seasoned anglers are smart enough to know they can't they can't win it on the first day, but they can sure lose it on the first day.
There's no question about that. And then, you know, when I've heard, you know, the seasoned guys, the guys that have been fishing for 20 plus years with 2 and 3 and 4 fish, you know, immediately I go to my brain and I'm thinking, I think the local angler, the guy who's here fishing all the time, may have the upper hand here.
Because he knows that secret spot that he can fish in that wind.
Yeah.
You know, that's the lake conditions. But I'm going to jump gears here a minute. I'm going to swap gears. You had an event today.
Yeah.
With your family, and it was dear to my heart, and I know it was dear to your heart.
Yeah.
Your son won 3 gold medals in the Olympic weightlifting competition in Atlanta, Georgia. Congratulations.
Man, I appreciate that. 12 years old. Put his body through, he's been weightlifting, Olympic weightlifting for the last 3 years. He put his body through a rigorous training effort over the last year. He was a little bit heavy, had to weigh in at 35 kilos. About 3-4 weeks ago, he really started, you know, he was about 7, 8, 9 pounds heavy.
Yes.
And a 77-pound kid, that's a lot of weight.
Yeah.
And he started eating lean protein, vegetables. I'm proud of him, Dylan Morgan. I mean,
I'm proud of him.
He got there this morning. He put his body through some dehydration, get himself into homeostasis.
Yeah.
You know, to weigh in dead nuts on 35 kilos. So if you're watching, young man, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I am so proud of you, Dylan. And I'm going to tell you about your dad. I was sitting in the truck with him when you missed that first lift this morning. And I had to get out of the truck. That dually was not big enough for both of us.
That's right. We're going to be right back. Stick with us. We're going to be right back to talk to Teddy Morrow.
Okay. Where are you at, Teddy?
We put the Rockport Rattle.
B&M Pulse is a family-owned business in its 3rd generation of ownership and over 70 years of providing the most extensive line of crappie rods in the industry. We believe that sensitivity is the key to catching crappie, and we've designed a rod for every technique based around this belief. Our products are field-tested by the best fishermen in the country and used by the best guides because their clients can simply catch more crappie.
So when you're choosing your next crappie pole, go with the brand that's won a dozen national championships and more regional events to count. Go with the brand I choose, B&M.
We put the Rockport Rattler to a real test. 2 champion anglers using 4 rods with the competition jigs against 4 rods using the Rockport Rattler. The result, the Rockport Rattler outfished the competition 10-1.
Rockport Rattler, great head.
This patented rattling jig contains a rattling chamber in the body of the jig. The rattle is amplified by using water as a conductor,
Rockport Rattler,
making fish hear it at much greater distances, just like a dinner bell for fish.
if you don't have a Rockport Rattler, you ain't catching crappie.
Segment of the live weigh-in here at Lake Sardis is brought to you by B&M Poles. You know, I've had an association with B&M Poles for, longer than I want to talk about, and they are a great company. We make great products. If you haven't tried a B&M or you haven't tried one of Sam Heaton Super Sensitive B&Ms, make sure you do that. I'm here with Chief Pittman, and I want to tell you, it's a pleasure to talk to a policeman and not be in the back seat of a car. It's so nice. Tell us a little bit about Batesville.
Well, Batesville is a typical small town. We have several hotels people can stay in. They come to town. We have a civic center if you got venues for stuff like that. A lot of Southern hospitality.
Yeah. You know, the civic center really surprised me. That is a great civic center, and that thing is huge. And all the new hotels and restaurants around there, we saw the Comfort Inn Suites. We saw the Holiday Inn. You know, there's a lot of nice places to stay. What's the population of Batesville?
That's a little less than 8,000 people.
Less than 8,000 people. There's more people live in my county than that. So everybody knows everybody's business, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah. You don't ever have to arrest any of your kin people, do you?
I have.
Yeah. Well, don't feel bad because we do that in Alabama too. No, but Batesville is right here at Lake Sardis. Do y'all do any kind of work here on Lake Sardis?
No, we don't.
You don't? Who does that? Who takes care of Lake Sardis?
The Corps of Engineers and Game Wardens.
Corps of Engineers and the Game Wardens. If you have somebody out here that gets in trouble, who usually comes to their rescue?
Well, Panola County got a water rescue team, and the park rangers and the game and fish also get involved.
Well, I know that this lake can get pretty rough.
It can, when the water don't take much wind for it to get pretty big waves out there.
Yeah, Matt scared me a couple of times out there today. Can you give him a warning for his driving?
He's not driving right?
No, he's not driving right, because I came out of the seat a couple of times, and that scares me.
On the water or on the road?
On the water, on the water.
Okay. Well, I can't. Yeah. I don't enforce much out there.
I ride by myself usually on the road because nobody will ride with me. No, Batesville is a great place. I really enjoyed being here. I can't believe how nice everybody was. I had a little accident, got bit by a spider, and my hand's been giving me a problem. And the people at the hotel, they went out of their way to go get me some Benadryl and stuff, and just the nicest people in the world. You know, you can't beat Batesville, Mississippi, and we're proud to have you here with us. We're going to go to break right now, and we'll be right back with more of the American Crappie Trail.
You bought her many years ago, and she's been there for you every day since. It's because you've taken care of her, pampered her. Only the best will do. That's why you choose Lucas Oil Marine products to protect her. Every day she starts, gets you there, and gets you back, even after all these years. Lucas Oil Marine products, because it's no fun to walk back to shore from the middle of the lake.
B&M Pulse is a family-owned business in its third generation of ownership and over 70 years of providing the most extensive line of crappie rods in the industry. We believe that sensitivity is the key to catching crappie, and we've designed a rod for every technique based around this belief. Our products are field tested by the best fishermen in the country and used by the best guides because their clients can simply catch more crappie.
So when you're choosing your next crappie pole, go with the brand that's won a dozen national championships and more regional events to count. Go with the brand I choose, B&M.
The future of boating is here. Now, get all the thrilling performance of an Evinrude E-Tech G2 in the new 150, 175, and 200 horsepower.
Bass fishing's fun, but half of these tournaments is like a boat race, trying to beat everybody down the lake. And with that Evinrude E-Tech G2, it's like driving a Corvette. That thing is passing everybody.
All the best-in-class torque of the Evinrude E-Tech G2 is now available from 150 to 300 horsepower.
This is a whole other level. The G2 is awesome.
To learn more, visit evinrude.com.
We put the Rockport Rattler to a real test. 2 champion anglers using 4 rods with the competition jigs against 4 rods using the Rockport Rattler. The result, the Rockport Rattler outfished the competition 10-1.
Rockport Rattler, gray head.
This patented rattling jig contains a rattling chamber in the body of the jig. The rattle is amplified by using water as a conductor,
Rockport Rattler,
making fish hear it at much greater distances, just like a dinner bell for fish.
if you don't have a Rockport Rattler, you ain't catching crappie.
Power pole predictions. What you think?
Woo! I tell you, like I said in the first segment, I'd have picked a Caps and Coleman, Outlaw, Watson, Whitey's fishing by himself, Solomon Waters, Ohio. I'd have picked one of those guys to be there. Problem is, Ronnie Caps and Steve Coleman, we were out there at 4:30.
Yes.
4:30. You guys are watching some of the action right now. They're catching the wrong fish.
Catching stripers.
They were catching the stripes right out in the middle of the rolling waves.
But they caught 30 of them.
Yeah. The bad news was they had 3 crappie. Okay? So I'm scrapping my prediction there. And I tell you where I'm going. I'm going local. I'm going local. I'm saying John Harrison, Kent Driscoll. I think I'm going to see 7 fish from them. Les Smith. I think I may see 7 fish from Les.
Sure.
Some of the other local anglers, you know, the list goes on and on. So it's hard for me to just narrow down on the local guys. They're all really, really good fishermen. For the folks that are sitting at home, you're going to see a lot of guys that come up here in real nice, pretty jerseys. You're going to see some guys that come up in plain T-shirts.
Sure.
All right, that's crappie fishing. And the beauty of crappie fishing is the fact that you don't have to have the nicest boat. You don't have to have the nicest shirt. You don't have to have the nicest reels and equipment. But as long as you've got some decent electronics and you're persistent and you can wet the hooks and you can keep after it day after day after day, you can excel at crappie fishing.
Oh, you certainly can. I mean, you know, and the key is to be persistent and think about what you're doing. You got to be able to think about, well, if I go to this point on a southwest wind, will I be protected? If I go to this creek over here on a north wind, will I be protected? And those local teams have that knowledge, and it's going to be a big advantage to those guys.
It is. And, you know, with ACT, we do have a 10-day off-limit period. We have 4 days of practice.
Mm-hmm.
We have a no information sharing rule, which was all put in play to try to level the playing field. You know, in any industry, in any species of fishing, tournament fishing, you've got the one lake wonders.
Sure.
All right, the guys that they call home lake, and it's the only lake that they ever fish.
Mm-hmm.
And we've seen that in the years past, and that's part of the reason that we put this into play, was the fact that we wanted to try to level the field for the guys that were traveling from 3, 4, 5 states away. And by the way, we've got 14 states here represented.
14 states.
14 states.
Wow.
Now, that being said, even though we put those off-limits periods into play, it still doesn't necessarily mean that the local angler is going to walk away with a win.
Sure.
With the weather conditions that we have, I think it tends to gravitate toward their direction.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they stand a chance to come in here with a 7-fish limit today, put themselves in a really good spot for tomorrow, where if a guy comes in with 3, 4, 5 fish, he's dug himself a little bit of a hole to get out of.
Right. I think there's 2 things that to take in consideration. One is the local knowledge is fantastic. But on the other hand, the guys that have been doing it out here for long periods of time know more about boat control, how to slow that boat down, how to keep that boat still in the water, put water in your boat, put chains out, do all those little tricks that are perfectly legal to keep that boat control under your control.
Yeah.
Because when that boat starts telling you where to fish and you quit telling it where to fish, you're in trouble.
You are in big trouble.
Mm-hmm.
There's no question. I have got somebody right here in the weigh-in line that's standing that I'd like to bring up here. Rhonda Reeve, come up here, please.
Rhonda Reeve.
Yeah, come on up here. Get right up here in between
Hero.
Sam and I. Come on.
A hero.
She is a hero.
Mr. Reeve, sit right there.
Give her your mic, Sam.
There you are. Put it close.
1 year ago, Rhonda was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. No, over a year ago. Over a year ago. She has been cancer-free now for almost a year.
Right at a year.
Right at a year. That's exactly right. She is a hero. Last night at the seminar, we raised close to $1,000. The anglers, we passed around a Lucas Oil box, and the anglers at the seminar were gracious enough to put almost $1,000 cash in that box for your cause.
It actually went over 1,000 by the time I left.
That's what I'm talking about.
Tell
everyone at home. Tell everyone at home your story.
November 2015, I was diagnosed with stage 3 ovarian cancer. I was telling them last night that was a surprise to me because I'm a real rule follower. If I'm supposed to go get a pap smear once a year, by golly, I was there every year. I was there every appointment. Come to find out, ovarian cancer cannot be detected by a pap smear. There is no early detection for ovarian cancer. So when they find it, it's usually in late stages, and it's really difficult to come out the other side, and I'm very thankful to be there.
Yep. There is no detection, but yet the money we're raising goes directly to
the National Ovarian Cancer Coalition, which is a nonprofit foundation that is raising money to help raise awareness, number one, because a lot of people don't know that ovarian cancer is not found in your yearly checkup. And it's also for looking for a screening test that is the FDA will approve, and then also to look for a cure for it, because it's like I said last night, if you survive it, less than half live for 5 years. It returns. So
and then past that too, there was another statistic you gave last night.
I did. This year, over 22,000 women will be diagnosed with ovarian cancer. 14,000 will die. And like I said, of the ones that live, only half or less will live for 5 years. So,
you know, I want to include something here. My wife's a cancer survivor also. She had breast cancer. And I want to give her husband a round of applause because the caregiver is one of the most important people in the world to a cancer survivor. And I really appreciate him taking good care of you.
he
Hey,
is the best.
and they come from Texas,
Yes,
from Gun Barrel
City, Texas.
Gun Barrel City, Texas. It's a long ways over here. They love fishing the Mississippi Delta. 4 years ago,
2014.
2014. Go ahead, you tell them. You tell it a whole lot better than I do.
We weighed in a single day 7-stringer that weighed 20.54 pounds.
Hang on. 20.54, almost a 3-pound average. You had 3 over 3.
3 over 3, and the rest were
Pushing
just
3.
Pushing 3.
Pushing 3.
Mm-hmm.
One of those days, we talked about it earlier this week. One of those days that's absolutely magical. You couldn't do anything wrong.
Not a thing.
How big was the one that come unhooked and fell in the net?
It was a 288, and I had to call a 274, which just killed me. I kept saying, "Are you sure I'm supposed to put this back?"
For all those folks out there watching around the country, when you're talking about catching 3-pound average fish and doing it in one day, husband and wife, there is no divisions here with American Crappie Trail, because this is a prime example of a husband-wife can be as competitive, if not beat, 99% of all the teams out there. I appreciate you coming up here.
Thank you.
Telling your
Thank
story.
you to all the anglers who gave last night. I really appreciate it.
Awesome deal. Dan, we're getting close. Couple more minutes.
Well, we're going to start this live weigh-in, and it is going to be so interesting. It's probably not going to be the biggest weigh-in we've ever had.
No.
But it is going to be one of the most interesting. I can see the Reedies back there, and my nickname for Reedy is Red Eye.
Yeah.
Because I knew him back when he was guiding goose hunters at Gracie Lake Lodge. But I saw Red Eye shaking his head a while ago, and a couple of others talking about how tough it was out there.
Hey.
I know it was.
I've got one thing to say. We've got Jim and Barb for life. We started at 10 o'clock this morning.
Uh-huh.
Jim said, "That's me. Breakfast first, fishing second. It's me forever."
You know, he cooked. When we were at Grassy Lake, he cooked breakfast for everybody every morning, and then he drove the school bus out to the field where you could get out. So he has always been a character, man.
Yeah, I don't know how many 7-fish limits we're going to see today. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to go out on a limb with 77 boats. I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say we're not going to see 10 7-fish limits today.
I was going to say a dozen.
Yeah. And the weight, if it was a good, slick, calm day, I'd said that this was going to be a 12.5, maybe 13-pound day.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think it's going to take today to lead?
I think if you got 10 pounds, you're going to be right in the top 3.
I am 100% seconding that. I think 10 pounds puts you in an awesome spot to win a Ranger RT 188C boat.
Like
tomorrow.
I said earlier today in the live feed, you cannot win it on the first day, but you can sure lose it by knocking yourself out of a chance.
Close us out here.
Hey, we really appreciate y'all tuning into the live feed. I promise I'll try to quit stuttering next time. And y'all stay tuned for the weigh-in here at the Lake Sardis in northern Mississippi.
We put the Rockport Rattler to a real test. 2 champion anglers using 4 rods with the competition jigs against 4 rods using the Rockport Rattler. The result, the Rockport Rattler outfished the competition 10-1.
Rockport Rattler, gray head.
This patented rattling jig contains a rattling chamber in the body of the jig. The rattle is amplified by using water as a conductor,
Rockport Rattler,
making fish hear it at much greater distances, just like a dinner bell for fish.
Look, if you don't have a Rockport Rattler, you ain't catching crappie.
The future of boating is here. Now, get all the thrilling performance of an Evan Rudy Tech G2 in the new 150, 175, and 200 horsepower.
Bass fishing's fun, but half of these tournaments is like a boat race, trying to beat everybody down the lake. And with that Evan Rudy E-Tech G2, it's like driving a Corvette. That thing is passing everybody.
All the best-in-class torque of the Evan Rudy Tech G2 is now available from 150 to 300 horsepower.
This is a whole nother level. The G2 is awesome.
To learn more, visit evanrude.com.
You bought her many years ago, and she's been there for you every day since. It's because you've taken care of her, pampered her. Only the best will do. That's why you choose Lucas Oil Marine products to protect her. Every day she starts, gets you there, and gets you back, even after all these years. Lucas Oil Marine products, because it's no fun to walk back to shore from the middle of the lake.
B&M Poles is a family-owned business in its third generation of ownership and over 70 years of providing the most extensive line of crappie rods in the industry. We believe that sensitivity is the key to catching crappie, and we've designed a rod for every technique based around this belief. Our products are field tested by the best fishermen in the country and used by the best guides because their clients can simply catch more crappie.
So when you're choosing your next crappie pole, go with the brand that's won a dozen national championships and more regional events to count. Go with the brand I choose, B&M.
And welcome to the Super Clean Showdown at Sardis Lake, right here in beautiful Batesville, Mississippi. Folks, I'm James Bryant. We're right here with the American Crappie Trail. And if you just tuned in, you missed the pregame show here at beautiful Mississippi. It's been a little windy, it's been a little rainy, but I'm sure we're going to see some big surprises today and probably a flip-flop in the field. Lots of fish being caught. We don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to find out really soon. We'd like to thank our hosting sponsor, the City of Batesville and the Batesville Civic Center. And if you haven't heard yet, folks, tomorrow you've got to tune in live, because at 3:30 tomorrow, we're going to be doing a drive-through weigh-in at the Batesville Civic Center. Folks, it's something that crappie fishing has never seen, and we are very, very excited that American Crappie Trail is going to be conducting this weigh-in. So stick around tomorrow. It takes 2 days to win. Day 1 is getting ready to have it underway, but day 2 is going to be exciting. We also like to thank the Quality Inn, the Days Inn, the Holiday Inn, and the Comfort Suites right here in Batesville. They've been fabulous hosts. The rooms have been great, and the fishermen have all been happy. Our marina is here is the Engineer Point by the dam here. And our weigh-in today is at the Engineer Point, and tomorrow will be at the Batesville Civic Center. Our host radio station is WBLE 100.5. At this time, we'd like to take just a second to thank our national sponsors that we couldn't do without their help. We'd like to thank Lucas Oil, Protect the Harvest, Ranger Boats, B&M Poles, Mid-State Seed, Mid-South Tackle, Martin Metal, General Tire, Evinrude Outboards, Valley Fashions, Rockport Rattler, Super Clean, Gator Guards, Roadrunner Lures, Power Pole, The Original Rod Socks, Bug Band, Crappie Now Magazine, American Angler, Drift Master, Bobby Garland Crappie Baits, Grizzly Jig Company, and Charlie Brewer Sliders. Folks, the American Crappie Trail is a 100% payback tournament, and the winner will also receive a brand new 2017 RT 188C Evinrude boat with a 115 horsepower Evinrude E-Tech to the first place. 100% payback to the rest of the anglers. We'd also like to thank our local sponsors really quick, the City of Batesville, Mississippi, the Batesville Civic Center, and everyone who's participated, the Lake Store, the Crappie Depot, and a very special thank you to Performance Marine. The owner, Tracy Williams there, has went above and beyond to help some of our anglers who broke down this weekend and get them back on the water so they can compete. So a special thanks to Performance Marine. What do you say we get underway and weigh some fish, folks? You ready to do that? Day 1's underway. They're ready. We're ready. They're ready. It's a great crowd. Let's bring up our first angler today. It's going to be boat number 76, the team of Philip Williams and James Milner. Guys, how you doing?
Doing great. What about yourself?
We're doing good. We're not going to talk about it being tough because we know it was, but it's always going to be about tomorrow. 390. I told you it was going to be right around 4 pounds, didn't I?
It was close. We just needed 5 more.
There you go. Well, we're going to find out tomorrow. Folks, thanks for fishing with us, guys. We're going to see you tomorrow. Here's your weighing ticket. Thank you. And we have a new leader right there. That's our first leaders on day 1. So, yeah, I told you we'd recognize that. 390, the leaders right now, the team of Williams and Milner. And the inside joke, folks that are watching on the air right now, we were discussing it before. They contemplated weighing, and when they found out that the fishing was going to be pretty tough, they said, hey, you know what? We're going to lead this thing. And they are leading right now. So coming up next to see if they can knock them off, boat number 17, Bruce Christian and Dan Hudgens. We're going to bring up 4 fish today. Was a tough one, wasn't it, Bruce? Or you're Dan?
I'm Dan.
You're Dan.
It's a tough day. Too tough to be on the water.
Well, we're going to find out what happens tomorrow. 492. It's a great start. Believe it or not, it is a great start to day one. We're going to see what happens for day two, guys. It is a start. They add up. Thanks so much. Appreciate you fishing with us. All right, we're cruising right along. We have a first and a second place. 492 leading. Next, we've got the team, boat number 53, Jay Reeve and Rhonda Reeve. Look, he's lumbering for the 2. I'm going to be very surprised about tomorrow. 270. Again, just really quick, we've talked about it on the pregame show. Here's your weigh-in ticket, by the way. Tomorrow we're going to see the field flip-flop around. The weather's going to be a little bit better, and I'm sure you guys aren't going to be dissuaded by any bit, are you?
No, we're not. We'll be back out here.
Very good. Thanks for fishing with us. We appreciate it. See you tomorrow. Thank you. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 66, Stan Talent and Chris Johnson. Got another 2 fish, and they're good fish. You earned both of them, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
I would be proud of them, too. 313 for your day one total. It's going to put you right there at 4th place, so you never know where that's going to go. So we're going to see you tomorrow, guys. Thanks so much. Appreciate you fishing with us. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 32, the team of Joel Harris and John Thomas. Yep, come on, guys, you're all right. Unless you're not Joel Harris and John Thomas, but we do have our first 7-fish limit, folks. Here we go. Proud of your 7, aren't you?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yep, 1 pound average, 715. A great start for you for day one. You've seen what's happened before. Do you have any adjustments to make for tomorrow, or?
We're going to do the same thing.
There you go.
Different place.
Well, stick around because I know we're going to have the top 10 announced at the end of the weigh-in, and you just never know, guys. Right. Appreciate you fishing with us, Joel. Thanks so much. Thank you. 7:15. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 52, Jim Reedy and Barb Reedy. We have another well-earned 2 fish today. Our B&M sponsored pro staff. Jim, what kind of rods you use today?
Oh, yeah, you know it, B&M. B&M pro staff trolling poles.
All right, 237 for your day one total, and I did notice back there we were getting some pictures, and they talked about you a little bit.
Yeah, it was, tell you what, everybody knew it was a tough day. Started out tough, and the wind blew and everything else. We got out there, we started catching fish right off the bat. I mean, we caught, I don't know, probably 50, 60, 11 3/4, 11 7/8 inch fish. This place will be on fire in 2 years from now. I mean, as far as eating quality fish. They're all nice and healthy, too. They're thick, and they've got good bellies on there, so they're eating pretty good, you know. We pull crankbaits all day, something we don't normally do. The only time we've ever done that is here on Sardis this time and about 20 years ago. And maybe the next time we come back, we'll do it again. But in between time, we'll go back to pushing minnows and jigs and things like that. So, but we had a good day, though.
We have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow, though. So the weather's going to completely change, so we'll see what happens.
We just about give up, but we didn't give up. We didn't catch we caught our what? Fish. We caught our fish at 4:30.
4:30.
And that was a long day.
And folks that didn't know online, Jim, thank you, Barbara. Thank you for fishing with us. We appreciate it. And for those that didn't know online, we did start our fishing day because of the wind and the weather. We started at 10 o'clock today, and our fishing time ended at 6 o'clock. So the bite was a little bit later, and we're going to learn a lot from these fishermen today and what we've got in store for tomorrow. So coming up next, we have boat number 40, the team of Dwayne McCord and Robert McCord. And I hear you got some fans out there clapping, guys. Got 3 fish today. We're not going to talk about being windy or rough, but you got some more for tomorrow?
I don't know, man. We're going to do what we did today and just hope it works out better. They bit good yesterday.
Now, I'm not going to be a smarty. I don't pick on people, but 3:15 today. Should you have brought your wife with you?
I'm not going to make comment.
All right, I'm just asking because, correct me if I'm wrong. The last tournament was Kentucky Lake, and what'd you guys finish? Third place. Mr. McCord, you got some work to do tomorrow. Don't let Mama show you up, all right? All right, guys, appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks again. Appreciate it. Good sports. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 35, Brian Kelly and John Bashirs. We're going to weigh one for big fish. That's.
Hey.
I'm being good.
Yeah.
I didn't go out there at that wind and break it out.
Hey, we got something like that. That's a nice bag.
That is right. 182 for your day one start. And they add up, and that's why they're called 2-day tournaments.
Yeah,
And we'll never see, so we're going to see you tomorrow.
We zeroed day one in Grenada tournament. We got 6 fish second day. We came up 17th place. So
there you go. See, and that's testament to these guys out need to know. You never, ever give up, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All righty, guys. Appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. All right, folks, I've heard that we have another 7-fish limit coming up. Looks like boat number 14 of Brad Calhoun and Clay Blair. Is it a 715 or better string, though?
No.
He says no. We're going to find out, though. I think you're wrong.
It is, isn't it?
Got a new leader, 759. How about that, guys?
It's been tough.
It was tough out there, and I know it's
all day long. It's been tough. We've grinded out and worked and worked and worked and finally got 7. So we caught 8 keepers all day. One was a little shorter than the one there. So
we're not going to talk patterns or location or baits because it's day one. But let me just ask you: were you into the wind or out of the wind?
Well, I'll tell you, we started off into the wind and we decided we better move, and we hadn't even fished this spot and went over there and caught these fish. So
there you go, Brad. You got anything to add? You guys got something left for tomorrow?
I don't know. We're going to try to go to our honey hole tomorrow. We'll see how it turns out.
Well, stick around. Let's see if we're going to see you in the top 10 tomorrow, okay? Guys, appreciate it. Thanks for fishing with us. You bet. New leaders, Calhoun and Claire with 759. Coming up next, we have boat number 36 of Jimmy Ayers and Mike Leonard. How you doing, guys?
Great. We made it in.
He said he made it in. Sneaking over here. Let's check these fish out. 373 for your day one total, and believe it or not, you are right in the hunt of things. And he's got a big one he'd like to weigh. I want you to hold that up nice for all the crowd to see, okay? There we go. There's a nice Sardis fish. All right, we're going to have a new big fish leader here. You did break the 2-pound barrier. 2.06, 206 for your big fish. Great day one start for you guys. I mean, it's not the one you wanted, but let's get the right ticket for you. There you go. You got 2.
We'll have a great day tomorrow.
You will. Guys, appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much. All right, we've got a 206 big fish now and a 759 limit. Coming up next, we have boat number 77, team of Brad Woody and Duke Montgomery. Got a nice one in there, don't you?
Got one in there. Got one. We just needed some more.
Said he had one, but just needed some more. But you know what? That's going to put you right in the hunt of things today.
We caught him first thing, and then we caught our last fish right there about 10 minutes before quitting time.
668, and I'll bet you want to weigh one for big fish, don't you? He does. There we go. We'll get him out of there. Here's a nice Sardis fish here, folks. Look at that guy. 206 to take the lead. You're going to beat him. 225, current big fish leader. Congratulations on that, Duke. Who caught him?
I did.
Brian. He said, I get it. Did he net him at least?
Netted him.
All right.
He netted him.
Nope, here you go. We're on. You going to grab him there? Or each one of you there? I'll get out of the way. Believe it's 668 right now. Put you guys in third place, so stick around. We'll see if it sticks out, okay? Thanks for fishing with us, guys. We appreciate it. Nice fish, 225. Coming up next, we have boat number 22, B&M sponsored team, Ken Driscoll and John Harrison. Come on up, guys. Yeah, you're good. I could do it like Bob Barker and say, come on down.
All right.
Got a nice, healthy 5 fish today. 775. That's going to put you in the lead with 5.
Wow.
What do you think about that?
I'm a little surprised with that.
Hey, they said it was tough out there, but
It was tough. It was really tough, especially early on. So I got a big fish I want to weigh.
all right, wants to weigh a big one. I'll take that microphone back and let you pick him out there. Wants to weigh for a big. And Mr. Driscoll and I got to visit last night at registration. Has a really nice new, is it an 18-footer? There's a nice fish. 225 is our big fish right now. You're going to get it by a hair. 226. 226. New big fish leader by 1/100th. Let's hold that guy up. Let me sneak out of here, Kent. Kent Driscoll, our B&M sponsored team, Mr. Harrison, 225. Right now at 775 are your current leaders. Stick around, guys. We'll see if we see you in the top 10. Thank you now. They're so excited they just ran right off, didn't they? All right, coming up, we have boat number 26, team of Terry Elliott and Mark Harrison. Nope.
Andy Elliott, Blake Elliott. Oh, we were 26.
We'll
Blake
get you.
Elliott, Andy Elliott.
Blake Elliott
Andy Elliott.
and Andy Elliott. We're just going to cancel that one out there real quick. Let's go ahead and get them weighed, okay? Let all the water run out there. 2 fish. There we go. 25. Missed it. Hey, we'll get her figured out. It's all good. As long as when we get this 225 on the right ticket, that's all that counts, right?
That's it.
All right. You got more for tomorrow?
Yes.
Good. Did you figure something out? Stay out of the wind, right?
Maybe.
Maybe. Guys, appreciate you fishing with us. All right. Thank you. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 54, Jeff Riddle and Eric Bing. How many fish you guys got today? 5 fish today. I'm going to put 5 on the scale here and see what we got. It's over here, too. You see it all there. 462. It's a good start for your day one. Not typical for Sardis Lake, but you know what? If you look at it this way, 6th place right now. We'll see if it sticks, okay? Appreciate you fishing with us, guys. Thank you. All right. Getting ready here. We have another 7 fish limit getting ready to come up to the stage. We have boat number 37, Greg Mathenia and Mark Williams. All right, guys. 775's current lead. You're going to walk away with it right now. 812, our current leaders right now.
Man, that's pitiful for Sardis, isn't it?
Well, you know what? They had the pre-show earlier. They said we'd be surprised if we see a half a dozen limits today. And,
No kidding.
And I don't know what we've got so far, but
Well, we had 1 fish at 3:30. Made a change and picked up our other 6. So
very good.
we couldn't keep doing what we were doing. I knew that, so we just made a 180.
Yep, well, you had every challenge in front of you. We had a change in the fishing hours. We had horrific winds and storms blow through here from the tropical storms. Tomorrow will be a completely different day.
Hopefully.
Will you adjust, or are you going to do the same thing?
I want to do what I started out doing, spider rigging, but if the wind won't let me, I'll go right back to pulling crankbaits.
There we go.
Got to do what I got to do.
Well, we're going to find out for you. So 812 today, your current leaders. Oh, he wants to weigh a big fish. I'm sorry. There we go. We'll figure it out here. Need 226 to take the lead right now. He's fishing for one. Did you get that joke? Fishing? No. That the one? All right. Let's move your bag there. Going to be just a hair short. 191, but great fish. And again, congratulations on a great day one. You guys are sitting in really good shape.
Thank you.
We'll see what tomorrow has for you. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. 812. The weights are starting to climb. All right, coming up next, we have another limit. Boat number 59, Tony Shepard and Mike Shepard. Is it a good limit, guys? Oh, there, I got you. He says he's going to take it today, and I think you should, because that's the heaviest one I felt today. 886, current leader. That's just that. It's so exciting. It's like current leader, 886. 886. It's Sardis Lake, and you guys are leading.
I was expecting top 20 today, maybe.
Well, right now you are definitely in the top 20, but
That's good news.
the big question is it going to stick?
I doubt it, but who knows?
We're going to find out, right?
We'll find out.
Well, stick around. It's a great day one for you guys. You got a big one in there? You good to go? He wants to weigh a big one. 226 is our current big fish by Kit Driscoll and John Harrison, I think. Oh, right my bag here. 186. Not quite there, but right in the hunt of things. But a great day one for you guys. Congratulations. We're going to see what you got for tomorrow, okay? Stick around. I hope it hangs up in the top 10, all right? All right, guys, the weights are going up. 68, boat number 68, team of Eddie Throot and Jacob Wiggs. Got a couple of fish today. We're going to put them up there. You're probably 2 better than I would have been out there in that wind.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Not a bad 2 fish, though. 469. He wants to weigh a big fish. I was kind of wondering about that because if one's 226 or better, you got big fish of the day so far. Those are both good fish. Why don't you hold them both, let everybody look at those things. That's some nice Sardis fish right there. All right, I'm ready. Sorry. Go ahead. Put him in there. 226 to take the lead, and he's going to do it. 234, our new big fish leader. Let's hold that up one more time for everybody to see there because Mr. Wong's going to want a picture of that thing. Which one of you caught it?
Is that the one with the concussion?
That's.
Well, one had a concussion. He caught the one with the concussion.
Was it from the hand grenade or was it from the fishing tackle?
Waves. It was awful.
Gotcha.
It was awful. We fished on the far end. I've never seen swells like that.
Well, I hope you don't get to see him tomorrow.
Well, we're
All right, guys. Current Big Fish leader, he says the game one's going to be tomorrow. Here's your ticket, sir. There you go. Thank you, sir. 234 Big Fish leader. All right, coming up, we have boat number 1, Dale Abernathy and Eric Stover. Going to get you on the scoreboard today. How you guys doing?
Good.
Tomorrow's a new day. But you know what? Is that 1 fish? 2 fish. 2 fish. 320. Well, I thought it said 1. I got excited there for a minute. I was like, holy cow, boys, you got a big one in there. It's all right for your day 1 start. Hope you guys can make some changes and hope it works out for you tomorrow, okay? Thanks for fishing with us. We appreciate it. All right, anglers, just a reminder, stick around. The top 10 is a mandatory meeting to close the weigh-in. We'll have some meetings, and then we'll announce the top 10 right to close the weigh-in. Right now, let's bring up boat number 16. We got 3 fish today, Jay Carr and Joe Lowry. Did I say that right? Lowry? Lowry. Look at 3 fish today. 357. That's why teleprompters are bad if they make a typo. It works. Appreciate you guys fishing with us. Good luck to you tomorrow. There you go. Thank you. All right, our current leaders right now are Shepherd and Shepherd with 886, and coming up we have boat number 39, Bruce McKeag and Barry Bunch. How you doing? We're going to get you on the scoreboard, though. Long day. Got more for tomorrow?
Well, we'll have some.
All right, 155. Guys, appreciate you fishing with us. Let me get your weigh-in ticket here. We'll see you tomorrow, okay? All right, coming up next, we have boat number 23, team of Mike Dunn and David Lane. Time to get yourselves on the scoreboard today after taking a beating.
That's about it. Yep.
We'll sure do it. This is for big fish and everything.
Yeah, we're just trying to go for big fish. That's all we're trying to do.
Awfully darn close. 223 to put you about the fourth biggest fish for the day, but right in there, 200s.
Yep.
Going to go for a big one again tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
Very good.
Just fish for big bites and just didn't get enough of them.
There we go. I know Sardis was a challenge today, so good luck to you guys tomorrow. Appreciate it a bunch. All right, a reminder again, folks, we're going to be weighing in at the Civic Center here in Batesville tomorrow, and it's going to be a drive-through weigh-in inside. Tell all your friends and your folks. We have a great turnout here today. I mean, there's a lot of people here at the at Engineer Point. It's a great turnout. But we're going to do something very unique. We're going to have a drive-through weigh-in. So it's going to be really interesting to see the anglers with their boats and their trucks and trailers. So check it out. And if you can't, check into the AmericanCrappieTrail.com. Click on the Live Now link. Click on us and watch us live. It's going to be an amazing, exciting show. And we're going to find out who the Sardis Challenge at the Shasta Showdown is. So coming up next, let's bring up boat number 26, Terry Elliott and Mark Harrison. Got a couple fish today. And
thank goodness for Ranger 620s.
There you go. 239, and you stayed dry, right?
Stayed dry.
There we go. Nothing like a Ranger boat. Guys, good luck to you tomorrow. We appreciate you fishing with us. Thank you. All right, they're still coming in. The anglers are getting all excited. Coming up next, we have 5 fish for boat number 71, Johnny Walker and Bob Robinson. All right, guys. Boys, see you at the top of the food chain. How was it today?
It's pretty rough.
Pretty rough. And the wind and rain and the fishing and everything, all right?
Oh, man.
621 for your first day start, but believe it or not, that puts you about in 5th or 6th place right now, so not bad sitting.
See if that holds up.
We're going to find out, right?
We got a big one on one way.
We'd like to weigh a big fish. Current big fish right now is 234. We're going to find out. That's a nice fish. Let's see what we got here. Just a hair shy, but still a nice fish. 206. Got her there. Guys, good luck to you tomorrow, and we appreciate you fishing with us, okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll get your weigh-in ticket here. There you go. There you go. Guys, take care. All right, coming up next, we've got a 6-fish weigh to come in. Boat number 58, Steve Shepard and Mike Shepard. Please tell me the 7th fish got off.
He died.
Died. But you know what? Nothing to be ashamed of. You're right in the 100 thing. 721 is going to put you in about, I think, 5th place right now.
Good.
Overall.
Good. Rough day.
I know it was rough for everybody, and we were talking about seeing some 12, 13-pound strings. We haven't even seen the first 10-pound string yet.
Well, it was tough out there today.
Think things will change tomorrow, or is this going to be the consistent pattern for Sardis this weekend?
Hope so.
Got anything in store for them for change?
Yes.
Yes. All right, we're going to talk about it again tomorrow, guys. Appreciate you fishing with us. Good day one start for you. Thank you. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 60. We have Les and Jeff Smith. How you guys doing? We're going to get you on the scoreboard, right?
Barely.
Hey, I'll tell you, we had stories out there. 213 for your day one start. I've heard guys talking about how they've had 2 and 3 pound days. The field flip-flops, they've come up on something different, absolutely waylay it, end up in the top 10, 15.
Wow. It was just a tough day for everybody.
Yeah, it was. So I'm still proud of the fish you caught because I know you guys earned both of them good. Appreciate it a bunch, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, okay? All right, getting ready for our next team to come up. It's going to be boat number 18, team of Wes Cooper and Keith Mueller. Mr. Cooper and Mr. Mueller have 3 fish today.
Definitely tough.
Now, when I say you have 3 fish, I'm not rubbing it in. 3 fish is better than 1 fish. 363 for your day one. Now, let's just talk about this because 363 actually is in 14th place. See? So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, see? So when they say it was tough out there, you know, be proud of those fish, all right, guys? And we'll see you tomorrow when they shock them. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 13, Chris Brouchard and Jay Burris. Got 6 today. Always a pleasure and fun talking to Chris.
Oh, it's a pleasure fishing these things all the time.
I know, look at this here. 689 on 6. That's a great first day for you.
It would have been better, but I slipped one off of my hands this morning about 6:05. It was a keeper.
Yep, now that's going to put you in about 7th place right now.
That's not bad. Can't
now,
complain.
Chris, we got to talk about this real quick.
What's up, baby?
Because when we were in Kentucky Lake, you said, I'm going to troll, I'm going to pull crankbaits, and it's going to be on. And this morning when I checked the boat, I did not see a crankbait on your poles anywhere.
I didn't have a crankbait pole or a crankbait in my boat, period. But that'll probably change tomorrow.
And what'd you tell me?
I said I got smart.
I got smart.
Yeah.
That's right. So
I had to slow things down.
You did, and you're setting in a pretty good shot. Great day one for you, Chris. We appreciate you fishing with us. Good luck tomorrow, okay? Thank you. Always fun messing with Chris, even though I'm not messing with him. He's just fun. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 74, B&M Sponsored Pro Staff Team, Kent Watson and Matt Outlaw. Got 4 today, guys?
4 today. We had a exciting day.
An exciting day,
Yeah.
Despite the wind and everything else.
The wind made it exciting.
566 for your day one. I know it's probably not the one you wanted to, but it does put you in 10th place overall right now.
Well, we just got to go get 7 big ones tomorrow.
That's right. And I think you guys will, because I've seen you come from behind many a times. But with what I've seen in Sardis right now, I think you guys are going to be just fine.
All right.
Guys, pleasure. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 51, team of David Ray and Aaron Stone. Going to put 3 on the scale today. How was it for you guys other than windy and beat you up?
Pretty much battled the elements all day.
You know, believe it or not, I have to say 3 fish on 510. Those are good 3 fish. Put you up there right around 11th spot, believe it or not. So, and I see that line really isn't backing up all that thick, so I know it was tough for everybody.
Yep, tomorrow's a new day.
That's right. You're in a good position. Good luck to you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much for fishing with us. We appreciate it. All right, coming up next, they're from Missouri.
And spun a prop right there. And I was trying to come back here to weigh, so we had to load the boat, come all the way around. Anybody's got a 250 Evinrude prop, I'll buy it from you.
There you go, folks. Anybody got a 250 prop here, these are the guys to see, because right now they're the leaders. Need a little bit of help. Great string. Got one to weigh there? He's going to check here, Mike. Here we go. I'm going to try him. 226 is the big, 234 is the big fish right now. Nice fish, though, and I know that's why he has over a 10-pound string, because those 2-pounders there. Guys, congratulations on a great day one. I'll grab some fish there. Tony, I know you're no stranger to Sardis, and I know why you're in there digging. I'm going to ask a couple of questions. You can think about the answer.
First time I've been here.
First time on Sardis?
First time.
There you go. That's figuring it out in that wind then. Got more for tomorrow? They say they do. They figured something out.
We figured something out at the end. We caught this one and that one.
Oh, sorry, I shoved that right in your face.
Caught them two right at the end, and we just changed. We had 5 fish. Had the cameraman in our boat, the gentleman back here, great guy, and we had 5 fish. We needed to catch 2 more, and we went out there and actually caught 3 more. So
very good. Well, great day one. Congratulations on taking the lead. Tony Egger, folks. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 7 and another 7-fish limit, Phil Brown and Patrick Stone. How you guys doing? Good. We're going to be right up there, too. 834, that's going to put you in 3rd place right now.
Good.
That's good. You got more fish for tomorrow?
I think so, yes, sir.
Did you figure something out?
I think we had it figured out. We just couldn't fish them today in the wind.
So hopefully it'll lay down. We'll get them tomorrow, right?
Hope so.
Guys, 834, great day one start. We appreciate you fishing American Crappie Trail. We'll see you tomorrow, okay? All right, coming up next, we have another Missouri team. They're B&M sponsored pro staff, boat number 11, Charles Bunning and Travis Bunning. Charlie, how you doing?
I'm good.
I know it was windy, wasn't it?
You were real windy.
Six fish, a great 6 fish right here. 845, going to put you right up there in 3rd place right now with your 6. Not too bad. Crowd likes it.
Yeah.
Did you fish by yourself today, or
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
Travis didn't make it down?
No.
So you beat the wind, netted your own fish. Did you rig or did you troll?
I trolled.
He trolled. Guys, I'll tell you what, if you want to know about a real pro, right here, Charlie, got about a 1 pound average, though, 295.
Needed about 10 more pounds.
You're going to get them tomorrow, though, right?
That's the plan.
There you
So
go.
we'll figure out what to do.
You'll get them, guys. Appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 20, team of Curtis Couch and Tyson Privet. Guy's going to put a couple on the scale today. Can't weigh that water, though. But you can bring me one. Hey, but it's like gum in school, though. Next time you got to bring one up for the rest of the guys, all right? All right. 224. Believe it or not, it's a good day one start. Looking forward to seeing what you guys got for tomorrow, okay? Here you go, your weighing ticket. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you fishing American Crappie Trail. All right, we're getting ready to get our next guys up here. In the meantime, top 10 guys, if anglers think you're going to be in the top 10, stick around. We have a mandatory meeting at the conclusion of the weigh-in. And folks, stick around because we will announce the top 10 will be fishing for a showdown at Sardis, brought to you by SUPERCLEAN, tomorrow. And we're going to see the great Sam Heaton going to be talking and cheering them on. And it's going to be a really good time, and it's going to be exciting. So we're looking forward to seeing you. But right now, we're going to have a team that comes up. They are always at the top here. They fished all the tournaments we've had. They're a threat no matter what lake they're on. Boat number 6, Tim Blackley and Jackie Van Cleve. I'm not hurting you because I'm going to tell you why. Got 3 today, 322, but I don't care. You guys are always the underdogs on my list because you guys come from behind and you figure stuff out. So this is nothing to me. It's nothing I haven't seen from you guys before, that you make some adjustments, the weather shifts. I'm sure you have something in store for us to see tomorrow.
Yeah, we've caught good fish all week, just like everybody else. The wind killed us. You know, we really didn't do a good job planning. You know, doing in the tournaments, pre-fishing and making good decisions and making good plans beforehand. And you know, we didn't plan on a 30-mile-an-hour wind straight down the lake. So
and I don't think anybody did for that part. So
it was. We fished a lot of lakes, and this was as rough as it gets anywhere.
Yep. Well, I heard the great Sam Heaton say earlier, you never win a tournament on one day on a 2-day tournament. It's all about combining them. Right. So, folks, just you watch these guys, because tomorrow we're going to see a whole different side of Jackie Van Cleve and Tim Blackley.
We hope so.
We will. Guys, appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much.
Thank you,
Jackie,
man.
see you later, buddy. You bet. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 29, Bart Gillen and Daryl Gillen. Got one to weigh for big fish today.
Not big fish.
We're going to get you on the scoreboard, though, right?
It was tough. Yeah, we got one to weigh in today, but we was behind the 8 ball. My mom had an accident. She fell face first on concrete, so we rode in here late with pretty much no pre-fishing and, of course, the storm and all. But we'll be back at them tomorrow.
Well, you're a good guy for sticking around, helping out family. 129 for your day one. Good luck to you guys tomorrow. We're going to see you, all right?
Thank you.
Appreciate it a bunch. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 64, team of Heath Strickland and Kenneth Johnson. Got a couple fish to weigh today, guys. Loving these American Crappie Trail shirts.
Yes, sir.
Did you have a good time on Sardis today despite the wind?
Yeah.
Where are you guys from?
Baldwin and Tupelo.
All right, so you're close. 3:16 today. Congratulations on day one start. We appreciate you fishing with us. We're going to see you tomorrow, all right?
Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. All right, guys, coming up next. Right now, our current leader is 10-11, team of Tony Egger and Travis Lepley. And coming up next, we have our last tournament Kentucky Lakes winners, boat number 15, Ronnie Capps and Steve Coleman.
How you doing?
Doing good.
Well, boy, it was as tough as it gets out there for us today.
And you know it right here because the guys I've seen you at the top, 392 for your day one start. I know that doesn't dissuade you because tomorrow is a new day.
You got that right, buddy.
And I know you guys never, ever give up.
Man, we thought it was going to be a lot easier than this.
Well, if I remember,
We
I
really
think you guys won a Ranger boat last month, didn't you?
Yeah, I tell you, you can be thrown for a loop anytime when you get that wind like we had today. It was really, we shouldn't have went. It was dangerous. It was unsafe. There was no doubt about it. We finally got enough nerve to go down in them. This morning we stayed right in here and caught a lot of fish, 15, 18 right off the bat, and not a score. So I said, let's go where there's something a little bit bigger. And boy, the waves got big too, buddy.
Well, my bet is this field's going to flip tomorrow. So we're going to see what happens, okay? Yep. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate you fishing with us. Ronnie Cap, Steve Coleman. There you go. Thanks, guys. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 19, team of Warren Cotton and Thomas Hill. Got a couple to get on the board today. Yes, how you guys doing?
Great.
Good.
Great.
We're not going to say it was windy.
Yeah,
It
very
wasn't.
windy.
Nah. 387, great day one start for you. Believe it or not, that puts you in the top 20.
Okay.
So we'll see if it sticks around. Would you like to weigh a big one? Yeah, we can do that. Mike, we'd like to weigh a big fish. Current leader right now is 234. We got a player here. Let's see what we got. Going to move right up. We have a new big fish, 260. Congratulations, great fish. Hold that up there. Let's get a picture of that for the guys. Which one of you caught it? Look at right here. Did you net it?
Yeah.
All right. It was a team effort, right? Everything counts. Oh, yeah. I'm going to get a picture. You guys get in there, unless you want me in there with you. 260, beautiful Sardis crappie. We're going to talk about what we caught it on, or we're going to talk about it later if it sticks? We'll talk about it later. You got more, don't you? Here, I'm going to put this back in your bag, guys. Great day one start for you. Good luck to you tomorrow. Appreciate you fishing with us. Here's your weighing tickets. Thank you, guys. I got a little fish slime on there. Sorry about that. All right. 260. All right, coming up next, we have 6 fish for boat number 69, Paul and Elizabeth Turner. These guys are always up at the top, too. How you guys doing?
Glad to be on ground.
I said glad. You got the waving going? Great day one start for you, 765. That puts you right there in the top 10 right now. So, you got more for tomorrow?
I hope so.
Oh, going to weigh big fish? All right. Oh, let me get my bag here. Go to that 2-pound barrier. Looks like 217. A little short, but a great day one start for you guys. That's a nice one. You got her? Appreciate you guys fishing with us. I know you got some more for tomorrow, don't you? Thanks, Paul. Appreciate it. All right, coming up next, we've got a 7-fish limit coming up to the scale. Boat number 62, Terry Stewart and Cole Stewart. A well-earned 7. Looks like a heavy 7, too.
Woo, it was tough.
Looks like we got a new leader, folks. We do. 1098. Stepped right up on top. You guys are our new leaders.
Oh, luckily. So far, we got plenty to go.
Plenty to go, yeah. But you have more for tomorrow for yourself.
Hopefully.
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 You got anything in here over 260? You want to check? Oh. 1098, folks. Where are you guys from?
Clinton, Mississippi.
Clinton, Mississippi. How far is that from here?
What was it? 2.5 hours or so.
Fish Sardis a lot?
He does.
All right. So we have a ringer in the pile. I got it. They're all so big you can't make up his mind. You want to give it up? All right. Here we go. 260 to get it. Good fish, though. 208, but 1098, our new leaders right here. Terry and Cole Stewart, guys. Congratulations. You want to hold that up and grab a picture? You bet. Appreciate it. Stick around. We'll probably be talking to these guys a little bit later, too. All right, new leaders, 1098 with 1011 in second place, Tony and Travis Lepley. Coming up now, we're going to bring up the team Brad Essery and Mike Johnson. Guys got 4 today.
Plane, trains, and automobiles.
All right.
Ran the big motor down and had to jump it off, run all our electronics down, trying to fight the wind. Then we hung a stunt with the windsock, and I went swimming. But the good news is the water's not very cold.
I was counting them. I think you got the trifecta.
I think so.
474 for your day one start. I hope it's better for you guys tomorrow. Don't get wet. It's not going to rain.
Not my first time.
All right, Mike, appreciate it. Thanks for fishing with us, guys. Appreciate it. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 65, team of Stephen Sullivan and Jamie Robertson. Got a couple to put on the scale today.
Well, we were just in survival mode today, man. It was the first 2 to 3 hours was so tough, and we caught a lot of fish, but just couldn't catch the keepers today. Don't hoping for tomorrow.
Got you. 225 today. I'm sure you're going to have some more for us tomorrow. Guys, appreciate you fishing with us. Thank you very much. All right, we got lots of fish here still away. Got another 7-fish limit getting ready to come up to the scale. It's going to be boat number 72, team of Michael Walters and Rick Solomon. And they have fans.
Brought the wives with us.
Brought the wives?
Yeah, so we don't have to thank them this time. They're with us.
Makes you fish harder, too, because they're watching. 838, that's going to put you about in 5th place, I think, right now.
That'll work.
That will work, won't it?
I'll take it.
Did you guys figure out something late or early, or you got more for tomorrow?
We kind of caught fish all day long. A few keepers here and there. Just barely. We caught just 7 keepers.
All right. We haven't had a lot to chat about it real quick, but I noticed you guys are B&M pro staff. I've seen you here in the tournaments before. Don't those longer rods make a difference with B&M when you're out there in that rougher water on feeling it?
16-foot trolling rods is what we use.
16-foot trollers.
A lot of people like to use the B&M or the Bucks graphite jig pole, but we use the trolling rods fishing straight out the front.
There you go. So good tip to share with those who want to get into the trolling in big wind. Got her figured out. Guys, appreciate it. Great first day for you. Good luck to you tomorrow. Okay? All right. 7-fish limits are starting to come in. Boat number 2, Jeremy Aldridge and Clint Egbert. Got a 7-fish limit today. Right now, 1098's leading it. And?
It was tough, but we managed to salvage a day out of it.
You did. You're in good shape for your day one. 780. It's going to put you right up there. You're just bumping the top 10 right now. So
that's right.
Add these two tomorrow's weight. 211. Good day start for you. We'll see what happens for you tomorrow, okay? Thanks. Appreciate you guys fishing with us. Thanks. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 67, Torch Tyndall and Donald Williams. Got 2, he says. It was rough for everybody, though. It wasn't just for you.
And we lost one coming in. Crankbaiting, just a hazard of crankbaiting. Got him in the gills and didn't bring him to the scale, so it hurts. Anyway.
268 for your day one start. We appreciate you fishing with us, guys. Thanks so much. All right. Getting the next one up here, we've got boat number 56, John Shantz and Scott Hunt. Got 5 fish today. I believe, guys, you're in the top 10 in points for Angler of the Year right now.
Well, I didn't know that.
Didn't know that? I did a little research before we went. You guys are very consistent, staying up there. 542 for your day one. Got so many adjustments to make, you're going to go out and do it again tomorrow.
Hopefully we don't have quite the waves tomorrow.
Well, you never know. You might get a guy that wants to drive circles around you.
Well, it'd be about the same.
Same thing. Guys, we appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much. See you, John. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 28, team of Charlie Fitzgerald and Josh Passon. Got 2 today?
2.
It's been a recurring statement, though, so it makes you feel better, though, knowing that about 3/4 of the field had 2 also, right?
Yeah. Don't make me feel so bad.
That's right. 250 for your day one start. We're going to see what happens tomorrow. Hope to see you guys out there again, all right? Thank you. Appreciate you fishing with us. There you go. All right, we're shaping right up. Current leader right now at 1098. It's team of Stewart and Stewart. 11th. Second place is 1011 with team of Egger and Egger. Right now, let's bring up boat number 45, team of Barry Morrow and Chad Moppin. I think it's just Barry today, though, isn't it?
That's right.
4 fish today for Barry. Had to do it by yourself, didn't you?
It was a lot of fun out there. It's a tough rodeo for me. I made a lot of moves, but I don't think I rode a single horse.
I think this is your first tournament with ACT. 403 for your day one start. We really appreciate you being there. Anybody like to thank real quick?
Well, I just
thanks everybody for coming out, supporting us, and it's a great tour, and I'll be fishing more.
Very good. It's pretty, for day one, I mean, you've been to a lot of tournaments, Barry. It's a pretty good crowd today, isn't it?
It's an awesome crowd.
Not bad. Well, we sure appreciate it. Going to see you tomorrow. We'll talk some more. Thanks, Barry. Appreciate it. All right, coming up next, I think they're about in 5th or 6th in the overall points in the Angle of the Year. They've got 6 fish today. Boat number 10, Travis Bullock and Philip Haynes. Mid-State Seed sponsored team. Philip, went through some boat issues the other day. I talked a little earlier about it.
Yeah, my regular went out my motor, and the Performance Marine got me fixed up. Pretty quick, handy. It was nice. Good outfit out there.
626 right now, puts you in 16th place. I know it's probably not where you want to be on day one, but you guys are really good about making adjustments and stepping up. Good spot for you guys to be in for day 2, right?
Yeah, we just won't cut through no waves tomorrow.
That's right. Well, I hope you guys slow down, because that's what you said last time.
Well, he only has one speed driving a boat. That's why we got 6 fish.
All out. All right. That's why 626, guys. Congratulations. Good luck to you tomorrow. Appreciate it. Another team to watch tomorrow. They like to make surprise surges. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Coming up next, we have boat number 4, Stuart Baum and James Stewart. Got a couple fish away today. Get you on the scoreboard. How you doing?
Doing good, brother.
Right on. I was going to wait. Sorry, I got to going before you got up here. Got something different for tomorrow?
Grind.
Same thing, grind it out. 310 for your day 1 start. Appreciate you fishing with us. Good luck to you tomorrow, sir. Thank you. There's your weigh-in ticket. All right, next anglers to get coming up. Boat number 47, team of Whitey Outlaw, Mike Parrott. B&M sponsored pro staff, Vicious Fishing, Rockport Rattler, Driftmaster. Did I get them all?
Yeah, you're doing all right. Yep.
570 for your day 1 total is going to get you up there about 17th spot overall right now.
That's fine. It was hard getting them. I'm proud of them.
You got anything for tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, the same thing. Just hope the wind don't blow.
There you go. You know, we talked about the first day, old dogs and new tricks and beating the water, but
We didn't change nothing. We didn't fault the wind. I mean, that's all you can do. You can't run from it because there ain't nowhere to go on this lake.
That's
Nowhere
right.
to get out of it.
Very good. Well, great day 1 start, Whitey. We're going to see you tomorrow. Thanks for fishing with us. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 33, team of Bob Hood and Will Timmis. Got a couple fish today. Wonderful apparel.
Appreciate it.
Right on.
Thank y'all.
$199 for your day 1 start. What are we going to do tomorrow?
We're going to try something different. We call it plenty of fish. It's not the right fish. So hopefully we can find the right ones tomorrow.
Well, I know one thing is for sure. You're not going to be fishing in the wind.
And I hope so.
Probably not going to be fishing in the rain.
That's also a plus.
Going to have a real fancy drive-through weigh-in tomorrow.
That's good.
So you're going to have to step it up a little bit, all right?
We'll be there.
All right, appreciate it. $199. Appreciate you fishing with us. You bet. Thank you. Here's your fish. All right, coming up next, they were our winners at Darbone. Won themselves a boat. Boat number 30, Josh Gowan and Alex Rude. And this is my line. We're going to weigh one for big fish today.
Yes, sir, we are. We're going to weigh this one for big fish. It's not bad.
Not bad, 227. And, you know, oddly enough, not a bad start for day 1.
It's unbelievable. It's a tough day.
It was.
Tough day. We had a blast.
We're going to talk about it more tomorrow. Did you take the dog out in the wind? Nope.
No, the dog had to stay home today.
Dog.
The rain was too much.
I got you. All right, well, we're going to talk about Gracie tomorrow then. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you fishing with us. All right, just when things start to slow down, they pick right back up. We've got a 7-fish limit getting ready to come in for boat number 73, Robert Ward and Joey Lowry. And is it a good 7, guys?
No, sir.
It does feel good to me, though.
It was tough to get them.
Not a bad day for your start, though, for day 1. 8-11 is going to put you right around 8th place. Not bad, huh?
It was tough. I was worried all day about it. Fish we found, they weren't there today. Muddy
Yep.
water, wind, we did the best we could.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you look behind us, I think we only have maybe 3 or 4 fish teams away. So you better stick around and bite your nails, see if you can hold on to that top 10. We'll be seeing you here in a little bit, okay?
All right.
8-10, appreciate you guys. We're going to see you tomorrow.
Thanks, sir.
All right, we're winding it down. And just a reminder, folks, if you're listening out there, stick around. We're going to have some surprises. The bottom of the top 10 right now is the team of Kent Driscoll and Harrison with 775. So if you've got anything over 775, stick around. We have a mandatory meeting at the close of the weigh-in. Right now, we're going to bring up our Martin Medal sponsored team, boat number 41, Brian McGee and Scott Remper. And now you know what to do with your hands.
Yes, I did.
Gonna weigh one for big fish?
Yeah.
What'd you catch him on?
Hook.
Did you use live bait or crankbait?
Live crank.
Just keep your hand down there. 126 for your day one start, Brian. I know it was windy. Some guys figured it out.
It was tough. We were on fish all week. I'm sure a lot of other people were too, but they just completely left us today. So we're hoping tomorrow they're still there, and we're gonna grind it out in the same spot, see what happens.
And I know things are going to change tomorrow. The conditions are going to be completely different.
These guys are true professionals for what they fished in today. You know, we do this for the fun of it, but we were out there and we were beating Mother Nature today. I mean, I'm glad to see everybody showed up. There weren't anything happening today. I'm glad that we delayed the tournament for what it did, because that gave us a minimal amount of time to be in that type of rough water.
And that's what was the goal for the American Crappie Trail. August 11th and 12th. You know what date that is?
It's time to get it on.
That's Truman Lake that's coming up. You guys are hometown Truman Lake. Bucksall Marina is where we're going to be taken out of. Probably going to be looking to, after today, looking forward to getting down there to Truman Lake, see what's going on. But can you tell anything about the guys who are getting ready to travel to Truman? What's in store for them when they get there?
You can do anything on Truman. If you want to pull crankbaits, you can pull it down by the dam. One pulling. We're actually just eager to get back to feeling that thump, and we're ready for it.
Well, I'm eager to see what you guys have in store for us tomorrow, because I know you're going to do better, and if not, I'm probably going to have to make fun of you, Scott. So, right. Brian, good to see you. Congratulations. Martin Medal sponsor team, Brian McGee, Scott Remper. Another one of our Missouri teams. Coming up next, we have team boat number 42, Brad Meyer and David Fouts. They're also going to wait for a big fish today. Get on over here. I can't do this by myself. How was it?
It was rough out there. That wind was really blowing us around. It was hard to keep that bait down where it needed to be.
150 for your day one start. I know you guys you're from Mississippi, aren't you?
No.
Where are you guys from?
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Missouri.
Have you fished Sardis before?
No, this is our first time down here.
First time here. Did you learn anything for adjustments for tomorrow?
Going back, yeah.
Same thing, same plan?
Yep.
So we're going to see what happens. Guys, 1.5. Appreciate you fishing with us. Good luck to you tomorrow, okay?
All right,
thank you. All right, folks, we're getting down to the last couple of anglers. Looks like the still 10th place right now is Kent Driscoll and Harrison with 775. Right now we're going to bring up boat number 48, Michael Pardee and Jerry Huffman. Or just Michael. Or just Jerry. Just Michael. 4 fish today. Not a bad day for your 4 fish. Over the 460.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. That's going to get you probably top 30, I'd say. Out of 78 boats. That's not bad, is it?
Way better than I thought.
That's right. We appreciate you, Fifth. Thanks so much. All right. All right, folks, we're coming down to the last weigh-in. Boat number 57, team of Andrew Scott and Joshua Wharton. Got one on the scale today. Don't be giggling now. It's all good. Here we go. 775 is the cut. Just a hair short.
Yep.
141. You got anything for tomorrow?
Go back to what we was doing Monday.
You know,
Tuesday.
I tell you what, where are you guys from?
Here.
Are you from here in Sardis? So you fish this lake a lot?
Yes, sir.
And I know it was tough out there with that wind, the blowing, and even for the locals down here, it's something that you're not used to seeing those tropical storms come up off the Gulf and blow you guys around. You know, I know you're going to figure it out tomorrow. I mean, you know the adjustments you're going to have to make. What do you think the professionals out there, including yourself, what's going to be the secret to tomorrow with the change in the weather?
No idea. Give it everything you got is all I can say.
Now, I've been doing a little research. Lake is also considerably low, correct?
Oh, yes, about 4 foot.
So a lot of places, the shallow ends that they fish is really not accessible now, right?
Yep.
You guys shallow fishermen or deep fishermen?
We crank some. We will go shallow. We had to go shallow today.
All right. Well, appreciate you fishing with us. 141 for your day one. And good luck to you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Guys, believe it or not, that's going to be the end of our day one weigh-in. I want you to stick around. Stay tuned. We're going to be right back. We're going to announce to you our top 10 for the showdown at Sardis, brought to you by SuperClean here in just 1 minute.
We put the Rockport Rattler to a real test. 2 champion anglers using 4 rods with the competition.
Let me call it off
jigs
right here.
against 4 rods using
Right
the
here.
Rockport Rattler.
All right, listen to me, guys.
Rockport
Top 10 real-
Rattler outfished the competition 10-1.
Rockport Rattler, great head.
His patented rattling jig contains a rattling chamber in the body of the jig. The rattle is amplified by using water as a conductor,
Rockport Rattler.
making fish hear it at much greater distances, just like a dinner bell for fish.
If you don't have a Rockport Rattler, you ain't catching crappie.
The future of boating is here. Now, get all the thrilling performance of an Evinrude E-Tech G2 in the new 150, 175, and 200 horsepower.
Bass fishing's fun, but half of these tournaments is like a boat race, trying to beat everybody down the lake. And with that Evinrude E-Tech G2, it's like driving a Corvette. That thing is passing everybody.
All the best-in-class torque of the Evinrude E-Tech G2 is now available from 150 to 300 horsepower.
This is a whole nother level. The G2 is awesome.
To learn more, visit evinrude.com.
You bought her many years ago, and she's been there for you every day since. It's because you've taken care of her, pampered her. Only the best will do. That's why you choose Lucas Oil Marine Products to protect her. Every day she starts, gets you there, and gets you back, even after all these years. Lucas Oil Marine Products, because it's no fun to walk back to shore from the middle of the lake.
B&M Pulse is a family-owned business in its 3rd generation of ownership and over 70 years of providing the most extensive line of crappie rods in the industry. We believe that sensitivity is the key to catching crappie, and we've designed a rod for every technique based around this belief. Our products are field tested by the best fishermen in the country and used by the best guides because their clients can simply catch more crappie.
So when you're choosing your next crappie pole, go with the brand that's won a dozen national championships and more regional events to count. Go with the brand I choose, B&M.
Hey, that's it. The weigh-in for Lake Sardis, the showdown has begun. And Matt, you know, we were pretty close to our predictions.
Man, I'm going to tell you, we weren't. Well, I was 180 degrees opposite of what I was wrong.
Yeah,
you
were wrong.
And then I changed midway through the day, and I do believe I said at the pregame we had to go to a local team.
Yes,
Local team. Stewart and Stewart, father and son team, first place. But I wasn't all the way wrong because we got Edgar and Lepley in second place, Missouri team.
Yeah, Missouri team, and one of the guys that's been doing this for a long, long time. So we were close, you know, we were close. It counts in hand grenades and horseshoes. But let's talk about tomorrow. We're going to have our weigh-in tomorrow in Batesville, Mississippi at the Coliseum there. It's going to be a great menu. It's going to be inside, air-conditioned. Everybody's going to have a great time. We're going to bring the trucks in with the boats. It's going to be something to see. It'll be the first live drive-in weigh-in ever in crappie fishing history. So I expect everybody to be there tomorrow. You got to be there. This is an event.
The Batesville Civic Center. Here's the deal. We're going to allow the anglers to fish from 6 to 2:30 tomorrow. We're only going to allow them to use 2 ramps. They're going to be they have to check back in at those 2 ramps. All of their fish will be marked in the live wells. They will be specially marked. That way everything is RT-188C boat to give away tomorrow afternoon.
And $7,500 for second place.
Total payout over $60,000.
$60,000 at a crappie event. Does that make you want to fish, guys?
Did you ever think it'd happen?
Never thought it would happen, brother. I tell you what, I'm amazed. And the crappie fishermen have done it. They have done it. Every time you go to a crappie event, you're helping the sport. Bring a team with you. Let them get involved in this tournament fishing. It is a high like you've never had before. It is a great sport. We've got guys from 16 to 80.
Yeah.
And I talked to a young man and his grandfather out there today, and he said, I ain't his partner, son. I'm his granddaddy. I said, yes, sir.
It's good stuff. I tell you, you know, I've tournament fished for many years. You know, we talk about this all the time, how sick and how blue my face gets and how white it gets because I don't get to sit behind 8 rods next to my old partner, Kent. It makes me absolutely sick. I get depressed, and it's up to you to bring me back up.
Yeah, well, you're doing more right now for crappie fishing than you could have ever done with a rod and reel, son.
Well, I appreciate that, Dad. Look, at the end of the day, I tell you what, tomorrow and each and every event we've had, I can tell everyone sitting at home and everyone in this crowd right here that I think that there's more buzz, there's more electricity in the final weigh-ins than we have had in a long, long time.
Exactly. Remember, we've done everything we can do to make this sport better. It's up to you now. Next time you decide that you want to fish a crappie tournament, fish American Crappie Trail and bring a buddy with you. It's a great time. It's not that expensive, and you got a chance all the way down to 15th place.
15th place here draws $850.
To double your money.
All right, they don't want to hear us talk anymore. 10th place, B&M Pro Staff, Kent Driscoll, John Harrison. Come on up here. Right up here in the front.
Come right over here and kind of start down here where we have enough room for everybody.
9th place, local team, Jeremy Aldridge, Mr. Egbert, partner.
There's them local boys. No,
had 780.
Yeah.
Hey, this shows to show something right here. This is absolutely not a low blow, but the weather was so tough, the wind was so tough today. 10th place had a weight of 775. This place should be catching 12, 13-pound stringers, okay? And I promise you one thing, these guys are going to show it to you tomorrow. 9th place, Aldridge and Egbert had 780. 8th place, Ward and Lowry, come on up, had 810, 8.10. 7th place, Mathena and Williams, Tennessee folks, had 812.
Come on down. Y'all act
6th
like you like
place,
each other.
another local team
Come
from
on
about
down, guys.
45 miles south
on
of
down.
here, Brown and Stone with 834. Hey, this team here, Sam, I did bring them up. I brought them up in the pregame, one to watch.
Right.
5th place, 8.38, Walters and Solomon, Ohio guys. Traveling
Buckeyes
team.
finest.
Hey, look here. Look who we got. We got a Power Pole B&M Pro Staff member, 8.45, Bunning and Bunning.
Bunning and he don't look like two people, but he is. Y'all move down a little bit.
There you go.
Yeah, come on. There you go.
We got two excellent fishermen from Kentucky. In 3rd place with 886, Shepherd and Shepherd, Jinko Fishing Team. In 2nd place, another Missouri team, Edgar and Lepley with 10.11.
Y'all kind of hook them around.
Scoot on up
Hook
tight,
your cylinders
fellas.
around a little bit. There you go, Edgar.
Ending up in 1st place today, father-son, Stewart and Stewart with 1098. I do believe they finished 2nd place. Is that right, Stewart? 2nd place at Grenada, Mississippi. Solid Mississippi anglers.
Magnolia Crappie Club.
That's right. One of the best clubs in the entire country right here in central Mississippi. Sam, close it out for us.
You know, if y'all had sailfish, I would never leave Mississippi. You know, it's been exciting. It's been fun. It's going to be even more fun tomorrow. It's going to be more comfortable. It's going to be a better venue. We're inside. Y'all come see us. We want you to be there. We want you to cheer these teams on to victory. And, you know, God bless every one of the people that fished today. And I said a prayer for them last night because I knew it was going to be rough. And these are the tough guys you're looking at. We'll see y'all tomorrow at the Batesville Civic Center. Who's going to be there? Wong's going to sing. Wong's going to sing. Yeah.